Well, I missed a day and I'm missing a beard, but we're going to recap the last 2 days of Big Brother. Now, honestly, the 2 days ago when I posted the video, it's kind of been more of the same from that situation. That was kind of a setup for some of the things that transpired over the last couple of days. And since Whitney basically gave up once she was nominated, it's kind of been a very slow week so far with no signs of quickening up. Whitney's definitely going home without putting up a fight, and Sarah Beth's game continues to be shit. Everybody was so busy criticizing every little thing Ozzy did that they failed to realize that Sarah Beth's social game is utter trash. And Tiffany has continued to do a great job of putting a target on Sarah Beth's back. She has, like I said last time I did a video 2 days ago, she's been planting seeds with a lot of people to get Sarah Beth out of this game next. Now, there is enough other possibilities that Sarah Beth can stay. I mean, obviously, she could win the next HOH and probably try to get Hannah out herself, which is what she needs to do. But then, like, at the same time, I'm like, why not just, Hannah's not going home. Why did you push so hard for Hannah to go home? Why not talk to Hannah? I never understood, I've been saying a while now, why she's even targeting Hannah. People are saying they're playing a similar game, and that's why Sarah Beth wants Hannah out. But to me, that's more reason to keep Hannah in the game. If you're trying to be the one, the smart girl sinking into the background, it's better to have another smart girl sinking into the background with you. Because obviously, her pushing for Hannah has made her this huge ass target. When instead, both of them could have just been the smart girls in the background. But whatever, Sarah Beth. Derek asks Hannah, Alyssa, Christian continue to try and become a foursome to keep each other safe for the next couple of weeks at least. Now, I think Hannah actually still sees the showmans as a target, but Tiffany's been working Hannah very hard to push her to also try to get Sarah Beth out of this game. Even though for the cookout, the showman should be the bigger target. But like I kind of talked about last time, I kind of get what Clara and Tiffany are talking about to keep Christian around to take out some of the guys later, but they don't seem to have a end game of taking Christian out of the game. It's just another super dangerous strategy from two supposed super fans. And if that were to come, if Christian comes back to bite Tiffany and Claire in the ass, the super fans need to be called out on their shit. Tiffany's also been more of the same, which is flip-flopping her agenda, flip-flopping her alliances, making another final two, this time with Hannah. She seems very on board with this final two with Hannah. It seems real. But with Tiffany, every day or every couple days, she changes her own direction in this game. I don't feel like keeping up with her game anymore, if I'm being real. Just let it play out as it must. There's no reason in keeping up with her game because she changes her mind so often about what she wants to do. She's yet again tried to talk to Hannah this time. She's already talked to Xavier and Kylan about this, about how maybe they should cut Azza and Derek F earlier. They shut her down. She talked to Hannah. Maybe they should cut Derek F and Azza before the final six. Hannah said no. So she keeps getting shut down in the cookout about taking cookout members early. And it's like, you're the one that created the cookout. You and Derek F, I think, had the most part in actually creating the cookout. But then she's like always trying to find a way out. I kind of understand. Like maybe on one hand, it's good that she's can be adaptable. But then I just feel like Tiffany adapts just to adapt out of boredom every couple days or every day. I don't know. To me, it's still overplaying, and we'll see how her end game plays out in the end. She has a hard road ahead. I just sound redundant now, but she's really in a corner where she can't win an HOH anytime soon, if ever. But she's still good about painting targets, obviously. She's the one that definitely grew the Sarah Beth target. And she's good at trying to get people to do her bidding. So we'll see how long she can keep that up for. Hannah's had a great week on the block so far. She's had everybody fighting for her in the first place. She's finally really in the cookout. She's making alliances with Derek X with the showmans. So she's in a good position. Should she target Sarah Beth next? Probably. I mean, Sarah Beth's coming after her ass. And then there's Kyland, who I feel his game, he's losing his stronghold for sure. I mean, he was in the power position for the last few weeks. But he says he's okay if Sarah Beth goes next. And I don't know if he's laid enough groundwork for that to be good for him for Sarah Beth to go that early. But then it's like at the same time, is Sarah Beth really still good for his game? She has such a terrible social game. What information is he really going to bring once the teams are over? So it's honestly not the worst thing for Kylan to lose Sarah Beth, but I do think it weakens his overall grip of the house of trying to control the game. And Tiffany and Claire are like, maybe it should be Kylan and Sarah Beth on the block. Would Kylan go if him and Sarah Beth are on the block together? It would probably be close. So Kylan needs to get his head back in the game. I feel like he's just a little too comfortable. But then I mean, he can't overplay every day like Tiffany either. So two different games. There was a point in the night on Sunday where Brittany awkwardly was pounding at the door of the HOH room when Christian and Alyssa were trying to get a little dirty with each other. That was awkward. Brittany just continues to be awkward, but I'm still pulling for the Jokers to make it a little further in this game. One of them needs to be an HOH sooner rather than later because I want mess. The season needs some mess now. The first 4 weeks have gone smoothly and all. There's just no entertainment this week because at least we had Frenchie being a mess, even though he was annoying. We had Brent being a mess, even though he was terrible. Whitney just gave up, so this week's like, you know. So I'm hoping for a better week next week, but I'm hoping a better week doesn't mean a Joker goes out. Honestly, though, outside of that, that's really all that's been happening. It's been more of the same. Sarah Beth's target grew. Hannah's actually making alliances to try and protect herself. Um, Tiffany's still overplaying every day. Kylan's now not playing enough, possibly. Derek Frazier's still hilarious. Ozza still has my heart. And Xavier's one, he's just another person. Like, I'm still annoyed that people want to throw the next HOH. Can we get over this? I hope the team's ending really lights a fire under some of these players' asses to try the next HOH. Because at this rate, it's just going to be Hannah versus Alyssa versus Sarah Beth in the fucking next competition, maybe versus Kylan, probably. Those four seem to be the only four that really want to try. I mean, I think Derek Frazier wants to try, but the next fucking HOH is Endurance, so don't think old Big D is gonna win that, unfortunately, because I would love to see him as HOH.